So welcome on this very intense portal of June. We are all feeling it. And so thank you for joining the open monthly transmission. I'm happy in my heart. Thank you for all tuning into this and joining in online. Can everyone hear me correctly? Yes, excellent, good. So as I've just mentioned, the energies are extremely intense. We are really being bombarded with very different streams of consciousness. So there is a very multi-stream codex that's literally flowing in to the, to the field of the earth and into our collective realities. And this is really pressing on our own auric fields and on our physical bodies. So there are stages in the integration of all these different multidimensional new streams of data that are really very intensely recoding us, quite literally. And as I have also spoken to some weeks, some months before, that this year is not just the stepping into a new chapter. The months of May and the months of June really are stepping in. It's really the start of a new book. So many of you are really starting to write the first sentences, the first chapter of a very new book. That is how varied, how large these portals are, really. And many of you have also shared with me privately and in the group about feeling a whole range of physical symptoms. This is all part and partial of this extremely intense quantum upgrading. So you can have joint pains, headaches. There is especially a lot of retuning on the ears. So the throat is the chakra that is connected. So the arc line for the throat chakra is a line from both ears and then in a triangular shape down past the vocal box to your thyroid gland. That is the reach, the space for the throat chakra. There is some major big upgrades happening here. So many of you having constant high pitching or a sort of tinnitus or tinnitus in your ears. We have throat issues. Yes, this is a very big upgrade in which really old patterns need to be dissolved to create this new bandwidth for all these new, these new codes, these new versions, the new higher harmonics to really fully come into play, and for us to be sustained also on a physical and an energetic level. So there is a whole range of physical symptoms. It can also have to do with an insomnia. So some people really cannot sleep. Some people, like myself, needed to sleep a lot, like I'm napping all the time, really in the mornings, wish I could sleep another 5 hours. Appetite, it's all part of this. Yeah, so the physical body really is the last, let's say, it's the last part of the whole integration trajectory that is finally sort of, integrating all of these new this recoding, this reconfiguration. It really is as binary as that, I would like to say. I will get to questions later if that's okay. Everything is a little bit, maybe not even a little bit, everything tends to be very amplified. So our perception of light and dark is very polarized, it's very amplified. And this sort of shows up in every aspect of our collective reality and also in our own personal realities, therefore. So it's like a lot of us have been saying, it's like, wow, it's like, I'm the walking dichotomy, I'm the walking paradox. Yes. And that sort of ties in also with something that I received in channel this week, very profound, that was that our overall perception and experience of time is radically changing. And that is not going to be happening from one day to the next. That is also coming in stages. So as time is being jumbled, it's almost at times that time is being sort of like unspooled. Unspooled is the word I'm getting. So that means that sometimes time seems to be stretched. Sometimes time is really speeded up. We have lost time. So we are sort of like softly, gently stepping into a new perception of time, which of course is very fundamental for our overall consciousness, the way that we perceive our life through, our consciousness, as time is such a big aspect of that. So that's another very little bit, not little bit, I guess, a very big factor that is sort of adding to the discombobulating. Oh, I'm using all these fancy words. It's just really very, everything is thrown in the mixer, and it's getting shaken. And we are just in this portal in which everything is starting to reweave itself, to recode itself. So be gentle, be gentle. I am aware that we've spoken to this before because of the years of these transmissions. Of course, we've been through this very intense process of this reconfiguration, the recalibration of the overall grids, and how our own personal light bodies sort of interweave with that. These are very intricate processes. And so be happy that there is platforms and communities where we can come together and know that we are not in this alone. We're also not going crazy. And also by coming together in a group, we can amplify the stabilizing energies, calling forth, let's say, a space where in the integration can be a little bit smoother. Okay. I also wanted to add to that there is really a very big component for now and the next 2 years where the call of the sacred feminine is louder and louder and louder. Yeah, from all sides, from all levels, the call is here. Yeah, the women are being called and prepared to step up, to step forward, to become the leaders of your communities that you were meant to be. Yeah, so this is a very, very important part of this whole puzzle. This is like the final call. There is no more holding back. There is no more playing small. Women are going to be leading this next part of this consciousness involution. Yeah, this is it. So, and that's also a bit like a gift. I feel when I say this, when I offer this, it is also kind of like a beautiful gift. Yeah. And know that many of you have come into this incarnation, especially in this time, to embody that. Yeah, and that's also why many of you are here. So this is the next chapter or the next book of the whole, this involution of consciousness, this ascension of the global level of consciousness, is hand in hand with the reclaiming of the sacred feminine. So this is so all of these codes, recoding is especially important for all the women. So take strength. And also what Channel always says when I ask guidance about, oh, why is this so hard? Why is this so difficult? Why is there, sort of resistance? And it's, and it always says, try and welcome it. Change is never easy through the human experience because we like patterns. We are hardwired for routines, for a certain patterning. And if these patterns get disrupted, there is resistance and we feel lost and we suffer as a consequence. So it's always very interesting how your spiritual path, your guides, or my divine channel sort of mirrors that, sort of flips it on its head and mirrors back to me like, you are receiving the most beautiful, grandiose upgrade of this lifetime. Why don't you just sort of sit back and, enjoy receiving it, So just thought I'd leave that with you guys. But as once again, we are a group only of women live on the call, I felt that the topic of this the rising of the sacred feminine, yes, it's so imminent. It is just so alive. Yeah. So thank you from my heart for being here. And I'm going to go full into channel. I'm going to start the background sacred sound codings. This was inspired. This is a track that connects to Hathor. And I think during the transmission, it will become very clear why that was important today. Okay. So can everyone hear this well? Is the proportion? Thank you so much. Good. Excellent. Then I invite you all, beautiful sacred feminine sisters, the sacred priestesses, the sacred sisterhood, and all the others that will be listening in the recording in any near future. So start to prepare to come into this sacred space, come fully into your body, drop into a meditative state while you settle into a comfortable position. And so fully arrive deep into that, in your own sacred space deep within you. And then expand into this sacred moment, into this sacred space. And so soften your body, soften your breath, and be open to receive. Give permission to receive exactly what it is you need at this moment in time in your evolution. And so it is. And we open our hearts and our energy in the frequency of gratitude. Just drop into your heart, drop into your belly. Align with the frequency of being grateful. For those who know how to channel, you may put on your channel. And just with every inhalation, breath, draw in sacred breath, sacred chi, sacred prana, circulating through your system, activating you. Fully arrive in the present moment. And drop your red root to the earth. Your red root chakra. Drop the red veins down your legs, where you stand on the earth, and the red roots root out from the soles of your feet into the earth, fanning out like the roots of a tree. Where they wrap themselves around, even to the center core of the planet. They wrap themselves around the crystalline core of our planet, our mother. And seek this grounding. For in times where there are so many plasmic upgrades, and our upper chakras tend to be very open and affected, it is so important, so vital to be grounded. And ground into the mother. This is a time where the codex of the mother, the Urmutter, the Ur-mother, is very central. We need our mother. We need to reharmonize our mother. Hence, the background sound echoes from Hathor, the goddess of Egypt, leader of the divine feminine, priestess of the earth, goddess of fertility, of new life. Give yourself to Mother Gaia, Mother Tara, and receive her nurturing. It grounds you. She balances the magnetism. Rest, Mother. You are part of her, not a part, not a part. And then you imagine There is a golden beam of light coming down from the central sun where you a beam of light, very bright, coming down, piercing your crown. This golden beam shoots down deep into your body, through your spine, activating all your chakras, shooting out from your tailbone, also deep into the earth, deep into the crystalline core of the planet, anchoring all your system into the crystalline grids, as above, so below, as within, so without, in Ikamai. And just on your next inhalation, drop a little deeper. You surrender. You surrender deeper to the eternal divine mother, the divine principle of the sacred feminine. When you come into a golden circle, you take your place in the golden circle. The circle is alive because you see the golden energy pulsating through the circle. So you take your seat on the circle and you feel the energy. That is our sacred space. And then we call on all of our assembled human ancestors. And you get a sense of all of your own ancestry gathering all around us and forming another circle around us. And you also get a sense of how interconnected all these lineages are. We are one big family, one big lineage. And so it is. And maybe you recognize some of the faces, or you recognize the energies. We welcome them. And they are here to support us today in this transmission. And then we also welcome in all of the cosmic galactic ancestry, our star families. And they also form another circle around us. They anchor the space throughout all the dimensions, time and place. So take a moment to fully align with all the extended cosmic galactic ancestors. There are many, many. And know that they are all you in a different form. We also welcome all the higher aspects of light the principle, the divine principles of the sacred masculine and the sacred feminine, the councils of light, the sacred Sophia. And gently expand into this wider frequency, aligned with your ancestors, and then place yourself in the middle of the circle. So each and every one, you see yourself in the center of the circle. And you may be standing and you are aware of a golden light. And you activate, firstly, you activate the golden seed of light in your heart. So you envision there is a golden seed of light in the middle of your heart chakra. There is a little bit bright seed of light, and it is of the golden ray, which is the frequency of divine love. You activate this golden seed within your heart, and this golden seed starts spinning clockwise, very fast. And while it's spinning, it becomes larger and larger, and it becomes brighter and brighter. And you focus all of your awareness on this golden seed of light. And it is shining brighter and brighter within your heart. Breathe into this golden seed of light. It's become a golden bowl of light, as large as your entire chest. There is a golden bowl of light, the size of your entire chest. Feel that vibration. Sense its brightness. You are in the vibration of this golden divine light. On the next inhalation, this golden bowl of light becomes the size to cover your entire upper body. So you sit in a golden bowl of light. Entire upper body is surrounded by this golden bowl of light. And you feel the subtle shifts in your vibration. in the golden light. Now you get a sense, another sense of your awareness in the middle of the golden circle. And you call upon the deepest emotion that you are feeling right now. Is it an emotion of sadness? Is it an emotion of anger? Is it confusion? You say inside your mind, I call upon my deepest emotion that I am feeling right now. Let that emotion emerge. And that emotion will take a shape. Your deepest emotion, it is emerging. And let it take its form. It will take a shape, and you do not judge it. We receive it as it is. And this form or this shape, it can have a color. And stay with it. Get a sense of it very clearly. And once you can see it quite clearly, you get a clear sense of it. You can place it in front of you as you are in the middle of the circle. And you say thank you for presenting here today. What do you represent to me? What is it that you are? What emotion are you? And receive its answer. And it will be a strong emotion. And you say, why are you this form? Why are you this color? How long have you been this way? And you receive the answer, the guidance, the insight. Then you say, what is it that you need from me to let you go? I understand now why you have been with me so long. I think it is time to let you go. So ask it, what does it need? From you. To be let go. And you'll see. And then you say, okay, I am glad I have received this insight today. And it is time that you wend on your way. And then you visualize that this deep emotion in this shape and color, it goes into the golden light. It merges with golden light. And you can also bombard it with golden light. So it merges into golden light. And you observe that every part of it merges into the golden light, the frequency of divine love. So we absorb this shadow element. We no longer need it. And then you take this golden, so it has emerged into a small bowl of golden light. And you imagine that you are standing in the circle and you holding that in your hands. The golden bowl of light. And you say thank you for the insights learned today. I'm letting you go back to source light. You go on your way, and I can continue on my own way. And so it is. And then you offer the golden bowl into the white light. And this white light is very bright. So you offer this golden bowl up to the white light. And that shadow is absorbed lovingly in this gentle process of transmutation and integration. And then for a moment you imagine yourself standing in the middle of the circle and you feel, where did this emotion emerge from? Which part of your body? And then you shower your body in bright white light. And you fill all the space where this emotion had been before, and the rest of your body in this source white light. You're filling your entire body and the space of the shadow of the emotion with white, bright light. And then once again, you call forward the person that is causing you greatest pain. The person that perhaps you hold the most karma with. All in front of you, the presence of the person that causes you the greatest pain. It doesn't matter if this person is still in a body or if it has passed on beyond the veil. It's all the same. For time is relative. And their energy, their consciousness is always there. So you call upon the person that at this very moment causes the greatest resistance, the greatest anger within you, the greatest grief. And this person appears before you in the golden circle. And you lay your left hand on the heart of this person. And we first say thank you for coming today. I am grateful. This is not easy. This is not easy for you, and it is not easy for me. All register of emotion is acknowledged and validated. And while you have your left hand on this person's heart, you look them in the face, you try to look them in the eye, and you say, I have to speak my piece. And then you speak what is in your heart. You speak from your authentic self. You allow for your soul self to come through you. You speak your truth, and the other listens without interrupting. You speak your pain. You speak your rage. You speak your disappointment. You speak your deepest truth. And you don't hold back. And you you feel all the feels and you speak all the words in whatever language comes natural to you. And when you are finished, you say, thank you for letting me speak my truth. I can forgive you now. I can no longer carry this burden with me, for it is poisoning me. And I'm releasing it now. Let there be peace between us. Forgiveness is peace. It is not excusing what has happened, but it is releasing its imprint. And then you release your hand. And then the person may place their left hand on your heart. And the person that caused you so much grief will now offer you his words, her words. Receive what they have to offer you. Open your heart. Open your heart. Receive what they have to say. And when they have spoken their truth, offered their truth, there can be peace. And you say, I stand before you in my light, and from this light, I can honor the light in you. We are released. We are released. And so it is. And then from both your hearts, from the person in front of you, and from your own heart, there is like a golden sun, golden rays emerge from both your hearts. And you both merge into this golden bowl of light. You merge into this golden light. You have released this shadow, this imprint, this attachment. It is free. And you are free. You can no longer carry these old patterns, old imprinting. Some of it is not yours. Some of it is from generations. But you here now are breaking the chains. You are releasing the pains. Throughout all time, all space, and all dimensions. So it is. And feel yourself merging deeper and deeper into this golden light. You feel it in the depths of your bones, depths of your body, and beyond your body. Become light. And this golden light emerges back into the white light. And for the final time, you get a sense of yourself in the middle of the circle. And you imagine that you bend your knees. You go and sit on the ground. And you connect deeply to the ground. And you know that this is Mother Earth. And you lay your hands and you sit on your knees and you bow to the earth. And you say, Mother, I surrender to you. I belong to you. You take my burdens so I can serve my light. And there is a ripple through your Earth Star chakra, through all the 5D grids. And you allow for your energetic system to deeply align and recode with the crystalline grids of the Mother. You belong to the Mother. Surrender to the Mother and receive the codes of Hathor. Surrender deep to the earth. It is your blessing. It is your anchoring. It will carry you through this deep portal of renewal into your higher harmonic, while anchoring deep into the higher harmonics of the Sacred Mother. You heal your wounds. You dissolve your shadows. And as you integrate this multidimensional, multi-layered recoding, returning to the Mother, you are going to stand up, and it is like you stand up, you step out of your body. You leave that old vessel that is kneeling on the ground. You leave it behind. You rise from yourself. It's like you're unzipping yourself. And this new you step out of that old version, that old vessel, that old heavy coat, the old heavy clothes. You leave them behind. And if you need be, you unzip. You start with the zip from the top of your crown, the top of your head, and you unzip like this body-long zipper. And you step out of your old self. And this old self crumbles and is absorbed back into earth. And you come fully, you solidify in the middle of this golden circle, in your most radiant self. You have imprinted every higher codex that is at your disposal now, that is available to you now. Get a sense of yourself, shiny and new. You rise. You radiate. You activate. Inekamai. Inekamai. So it is. And just take your place back at the circle. Take your place back at the circle. And then start to bring all of your consciousness back to your physical body. Start to breathe deeper, deeply, deeply into this new vessel. Pull all your awareness from all the different layers and dimensions back into this new body. Come back to your body. And bring all of your awareness and your consciousness to your physical body. And in a moment, you will be fully awake, fully aware in this time and place. So take a moment while you fully reintegrate back into yourself, into your physical body. And you may open your eyes in your own time and your own pace. But keep coming back to your body. Keep coming back, fully awake, fully present in this time and place. And so it is. And just linger in the beautiful frequencies of the song while you open your eyes in your own time.
power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now.
Open your eyes. Be fully awake, fully aware in this time and place.
Let the water wash away your tears. Let the fire burn away your fears. Let the wind blow into your life such faith and trust. Oh, let the earth hold you, take care of you, nurture you. Oh, the power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on us.
And welcome back. Welcome back.